Hey guys, how are ya? It's a late one tonight for me, 4 AM already, good on me. Always working. Ugh. Think I'd get sick of it, but I don't. Okay, I'll wait till some people on and we'll get started. I think I say that just about every time I've done a live, which I should go back and check, because it's always at the beginning. So I'll go back and have a look and get all nerdy, you know. How many times has Ivan said this, you know? Like a video just about that, I think. Oh, jeez. We've got a few things to talk about tonight, but still won't be a long one. Trying to shorten them down a little bit. Then again, when everything's up and running and all the big things are happening and all that sort of thing, it's going to be, the lives might be a bit longer. So, don't blame me. Don't know if they're just working on it. No one's on. No one loves me. I can't see anyone anyway. Then again, it could be just my screen on my iPad. Put some likes across or something like that, if you can hear me. That way I'll know that people are on. Ugh. Maybe I'm doing it so late that no one's... Oh, there we go. There's someone. Hey, I have one person. They probably got more than that, but yeah, just one. Okay. All right, I'll talk to you. That's all right. Okay. Programmer's obviously still working on the Matrix. I did talk to him today about the back office and what changes have to be made and things like that. And he's doing it. The cosmetics he's going to do on it, it's going to be basically engineered the same way than what it is now. So there's no worries there. We don't have to change anything. Basically, it's going to be a new Matrix database in there that doesn't skip anyone, and it'll work. So he says it's working so far, so good, no problem. So with the ones he's doing, so he's ploughing through that as fast as he can, and he knows we need it up and running and everything. But as I said, we've got to get it done right. So that's really, really important. So it'll all look the same, and you'll find on the website itself those numbers, those stats and everything will go back up to where they're supposed to be, and more, because people have been joining every day. People are joining, and that's okay because we just attach them on. There might be a period where he's loading the database in. We might have to turn off registration or upgrading, just so we don't miss them, you know, because you've got to take the old one out, put the new one in. Don't want to lose anyone. So, but we can do that, pardon me, from the C panel, and we can just flick that off. So I'll let you know when that's going to happen, and in a post and everything. So anyone you bring in, just say, oh, just hold off for a bit, wait till we get, you know, when the stats come up and everything, then you'll know. So that's great. I'm glad he's doing all that. So he's doing all that at once. I'm going to get him some new emails, though, that Katie Vincent wrote. So we get proper emails, better emails than what we already have, and the terms and services, conditions and all that sort of thing will go up there too, because I've got that as well. So that's all moving along, and I know we all wish it was faster, but things happen in their own time. It's not like he's taken a vacation or anything. It's a lot to do, especially when you have to test every single time you add someone. You've got to test everything. So. You know, as I said, we're here for a long time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I love Reno's video I saw of the lion laughing, basically. They said, yeah, you know, you'd never last or something like that. Yeah, they said it wouldn't last, and the lion's laughing. It's very funny, I like that one. He tied it in with Bitcoin Ascension. So, yeah. So some great advertising I'm seeing out there again. Clive Anderson's done a brilliant post as well, and you get people like Terry Phillips and Clive and Kath and Arla, and God, there's too many to mention, who do great posts and really know their stuff when they're writing things. Like I said, our out of the day, when we do an out of the day, it's just to help the people out who don't know how to do them or are stuck for words or pictures or whatever. That's why we do it. It just helps. That's all. We like to help people and teach people at the same time. we're trying to change your lives, not just not for 10 minutes, but for the rest of your life. We're trying to change your life in 100 different ways, and that's the way it goes. Speaking of which, I was looking at the comments last night, and someone was asking about merchandise. So we got the logo resized because we found out when we were making the things, it was cutting off the top and the bottom. Didn't like that. It doesn't look very professional. So we're getting that reduced. Get that done tonight. There's no problem. And then I'll send out the stuff to the guys. I was getting prices and things like that from Elaine. I'll get the same from Chuck, and the prices from us. And I'll make a Google Doc up tomorrow, and you can do a pre-order for clothes. It'll be t-shirts and polo shirts. Yes, polo shirts as well. The t-shirts will be black and white, right? Only black and white. All sizes from small to I think we're going XXX large or something like that. And the polo shirts though will be in various colours. So what I'll have on the Google Doc is when you're typing out the stuff and picking what you want, it'll do a drop down box and that'll have the colours and the style of shirt and things like that. So I'll have to see how I do that, but to make sure the colours, you don't get a heap of colours coming down on the t-shirts sort of thing, because it's only black or white. But the polo shirts, I want 5 or 6 different colours, so that'll be good. We're going to have the tagline on it, I am Bitcoin Ascension, and so it's got the nice logo on it, and then on the back it's got the website that goes along the back of the shoulder, so that's where it stretches out the most. So that's that way people can read it. With a polo shirt, it'll be embroidered, emblem, and stuff on the back. And same with the when we get around to hoodies. Right now we're just doing t-shirts, polo shirts, taking the pre-orders now. Well, we will be. I'll put in, tell me in the comments what you think, but I was thinking we'd accept PayPal and Bitcoin. And I thought that would be a good way of doing it, because some countries don't have PayPal, but of course every country has Bitcoin. But I didn't want to just make it Bitcoin, because some people just don't have it on them, and PayPal's easier for a lot of people. So because you can still use like your debit card and things like that, I believe, with PayPal. So yeah, that's how we'll do it. It's a business account anyway on my PayPal, so that's no problem. That way I can send the money out to Elaine and to Chuck and everything like that to buy the shirts and everything. And remember, what we do with profits goes back into the business. So yeah, none kept for me, you know. Can't buy that sports car, but get behind it. Tell all the people that you've brought in that we're doing this. The more people that have the shirts and the polo shirts and the shirts, the better. I want to see once we start dishing them out to everyone. I want to start seeing some pics and things like that. It'd be great to see I am Bitcoin Ascension just like all over the world, and it's the word of mouth stuff. Also, in the comments, if you're thinking about it, think of other taglines. Now we've got, it's not about me, it's about we. We've got that tagline on there, but also the shirts we're doing right now is I am, and then it's got Bitcoin Ascension. Think of other things. I think Elaine had one like the I Love New York thing. She wants to get I and big heart and then Bitcoin Ascension. I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. We could probably do something like that. I'll have to investigate if that can be done. It should be able to be done. And so see if there's other tag things you like to see, like you'd like to see on a shirt. You know, it can be anything, but yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to get different taglines and different styles of shirts and everything like that. On the t-shirts especially, have some different shirts. I'll also want to move into crypto coins in general shirts. That way when we sell, we can sell to everyone. Like people will buy like Bitcoin, Litecoin and Ethereum type things, and we'll think of some catchy sayings or, some funny sayings and things like that, and design them in a certain way. And that way people will buy the shirts even if they're not part of Bitcoin Ascension, and we still use the profits for Bitcoin Ascension. So also, I was talking to Tom today about the co-op. I think nearly all the leads are done now, and the clicks, and I think he's got something like 30,000 30,000 leads from it, which he's warming up and pumping to people. He hasn't rightly got stuck into it because he says, "Oh, we'll get the database fixed first." I said, "No, it's okay. They can go in." He goes, "All right." So he'll do that. But we're thinking also of doing another co-op. So let me know what you think in the comments about another co-op. We got actually a really pretty good. And well, you think about 30,000 leads. I mean, we only got, what was it, 5,000 clicks. So to have 30,000 leads, and we've had quite a few people joining. When you read the people applying to come in, they got that from the email, the funnel, and things like that. So it got a good conversion. So it is worth doing. So again, we'd do it the same sort of way, $20 and up. But if you can't afford $20, a little less, that's fine. But as I said, if you're not going to advertise or anything like that, get into it. Get the people that you've brought in who may not know what they're doing and they haven't really got into it. Just tell them to throw in for the co-op or something like that, and we'll do that again too. So let me know your thoughts on that. I'll be seeing Tom on Monday, and I'll be talking to him tomorrow anyway. But I'll see him on Monday, and we'll see if we can set up. We'll not change around the funnels a bit, and see how that goes, or just run it again. Different mobs though, so you get different clicks of different people, different lists and things like that. That way we're getting to everyone, and of course we're going to warm up the 30,000 leads we got, which is amazing. I can't wait to, in those emails you can put, Bitcoin Ascension just introduced such and such, and I can't tell you, but it'll be great when things like that are coming up and people are going to get excited about that, and very curious about what we're doing. And as I said, word of mouth is the best way of doing things, but yeah, we're going to be talked about, that's for sure, for quite a while. So as I said, like with Reno's, you said it'd never last. Well, we have, and we've endured, and we've had some tough times, but you tell me a business or organisation that has just run smoothly from day one all the way to the end. None, not one. No such thing. It's like life. They throw these curveballs at you, and it just depends how you handle them to whether you can hit the home run or you get struck out. So there's a little baseball analogy. I don't actually play baseball, but that's pretty much true. Life is a curveball really. Nothing goes straight down the line. There's always going to be obstacles in your way, and there's always people telling you can't do it, and no, it'll never happen, and things like that. And you don't pay attention to those people. You just keep moving towards your goal, and you grow. And good thing about Bitcoin Ascension, we all grow together, which is great to see. Pardon me. So it got turned really chilly, so I've got a bit on my chest. But I suppose it's after 4 a.m, so I better go to bed in a minute and get some beauty sleep. God knows I need some beauty sleep. But I'll be on again tomorrow. I'll get that docked up. I'll do a post as well with details on... so basically, you'll be filling out the doc, but we also want you paying because we need to build up the account so we can send the money out to the people to do it. So I'll explain it all in the post anyway. But I'll make sure we've got it so we can... There's no point pre-ordering now if I haven't even got the icon, the logo done. But that really only takes 5 minutes once it's done to set up and send out to the guys. Chuck Shaduck, when you're listening to this, message me, and I think Mitt Phoenix was going to do it in Nigeria, but I'll have to check how he's doing that. But right now we've got America, UK, and Australia covered. If people from outside those countries, like in South Pacific or something like that, there might just be an extra charge for shipping. That's all. Until I can get what we want to get is a corporation that a company that actually does these shirts, because they do it much cheaper, and that way we make more profit, and which helps the matrix. Still same quality and everything like that, and same price, but we actually get it for cheaper cost. So and it also saves our admin have to do all the work. So the admin get a free T-shirt. How's that? All the admin who are helping out with it get a free T-shirt. I think that's fair enough. And I don't think anyone's gonna say anything about that. I think everyone will be happy enough with that. But but just a T-shirt though, just a T-shirt, and you can buy the other colour if you like. But no, that's it for tonight. Oh, you can tell I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit all over the place. Had so much things happening and so many things to research, which I love doing. But things are moving ahead, which is great. It's good to see. The sooner the better, I know. Believe me, I'm about as patient as everyone else, which is not very patient. And but you know, as long as we get there, and at least I'm updating you every day. So if you've had people asking, just tag them into these lives so they know what's going on. If you can't, if you're trying to log in and it says invalid and all that, and you don't exist, it's because we're putting in a better matrix system, so there's a lot of work going on. So don't worry about it, everything's fine, you haven't been lost or anything like that, so don't sweat it. There you go, I've said it officially now, so now you can tag them in and they can watch it, and they don't have to watch till the end. But they can watch till the end and they go, oh, okay, got it. More people who watch the lives, the better. Because it's how you stay informed. I could write posts or emails, but people, if they're not sticking around for the lives, they're not going to read their emails. And they don't really look at the posts. So, you know, I can only do so much, but I think a live is the best way. That way you get it straight from the horse's mouth. So that's why I do it this way. But, okay, I'll get going. Love yous all very, very much. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.